Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Trouble for Takata. A guilty plea is expected this afternoon by Takata in connection with its faulty airbags. Nick?
And bomb squads and SWAT teams still on the scene of this home on the west side after finding a stockpile of guns, grenades, and a grenade launcher inside the home of a retired Detroit police officer.
Plus, a Warren police officer accidentally shoots himself on the job. But we begin with breaking news out of Ann Arbor this morning, where a threat has been made at a Jewish community center there. Police say that the Hebrew Day School received a bomb threat just after 9 o'clock this morning. The building was immediately evacuated. Right now, this is a live look at the school as Michigan State Police bomb dogs are searching the school. We'll keep you updated on the developments there, both here and on clickondetroit.com. Also this noon, a detective from the Warren Police Department is recovering from a gunshot wound this afternoon after he accidentally shot himself during firearms training this morning at the Warren Police Department headquarters on South Civic Center Boulevard near Van Dyke. This was the scene earlier today. Local 4's Coco McAvoy is working to put the pieces together on how this all could have happened and, of course, how that Warren police officer is doing this noon. Let's start there, Coco.
So, Rhonda, the detective who is not being identified at this time is in stable condition. He's alert and talking at the hospital. He's actually waiting to see a surgeon for vascular injuries, and authorities here say this was all a freak accident. Now, this happened this morning at around 9:30 at the gun range located inside of the Warren Police Department headquarters. Today was the department's annual firearms qualification training. The detective, who is 47 years old, was holstering his gun and accidentally shot himself in the thigh. He was immediately taken to the hospital for treatment. And the deputy police commissioner says they're trying to figure out how this shooting happened as the detective recovers from his injuries.
Oh, he's a top-notch guy. You know, he's a squared-away guy. He's one of our go-to guys, and you know, one of the most friendly guys in the department. So, you know, it's at this point just a pure training accident that you know, we're going to have to evaluate some protocols and see what improvements need to be made.
And we are told that as of right now, detectives are speaking with the firearms instructors that were part of the training to try to figure out how this shooting happened. So, of course, we'll stay on the top of the story and bring you an update at 5 o'clock. Reporting live this noon, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
All right, Coco, thanks for that update. We also want to get you updated on other news happening this noon, and for that, a guilty plea is expected this afternoon by Takata in connection with its faulty airbags. We're going to get to that in just a moment, but first we want to get to our Nick Monticelli.
Rhonda, good afternoon. We are on the scene here of this very long and very elaborate search. So you can see behind me the bomb squad and the SRT team from the city of Detroit are still here at this home. All of this began early this morning with what would have been a barricaded situation. Gunshots in the air about 3:30 this morning. They thought they almost had a standoff, but it turns out that he left, was arrested for drunk driving. But the neighbors then realized that this is a former retired Detroit police officer.
It would be like maybe about 10 or 15 rounds at a time, and then it would stop, and then it would start again. So after maybe the third time we heard that, we called 911.
Those in this Grandmont neighborhood say they had a hard time sleeping last night as shots were fired all night.
I don't know if anybody's in that house, what he's been doing in that house, what they'll find in that house, but I won't be surprised.
Fearing retaliation, no one wanted to be on camera, but they say something was off.
He's not very social, and when he does come out, he just says crazy stuff. It's just crazy stuff.
Around 3:30 this morning, police were called and quickly realized they were dealing with a retired Detroit officer. A former colleague called him, and he said he sounded drunk and hung up on him. Officers then saw him get into his car, and he tried to take off, but they stopped him, immediately doing a breathalyzer test, and then arrested him for OWI. Police say there was also evidence he was the one shooting his gun overnight. He will likely be charged with reckless discharge of a firearm. That, though, was not the end of the story. Police started looking through his home, which is a fortress with 10-foot fencing and huge gates. Inside, they found 12 rifles, 2 handguns, a shotgun, grenades, and a grenade launcher. The bomb squad was called. They found out, though, The grenades have been deactivated, but the slow and careful search continued.
One of the things that we've heard about this individual as he's talked to officers in the past was the idea that he may have booby-trapped some of his areas of his home.
Now, looking live again, I do want to make it clear that that grenade was deactivated long before any of this started, so it appears he just had them there for possibly nostalgia. Now, the retired police officer is 56 years old. He has been retired now since 2013. He spent 27 years with the Detroit Police Department, and the ATF is now here as well because, as you heard, there are lots and lots of guns inside of that home. They want to document them and track them to see if there's anything there that might be illegal, and then that could change the charges depending on what they find inside. We are live on Detroit's West Side. Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, Nick, thank you. A guilty plea is expected this afternoon by Takata in connection with its faulty airbags. Takata is currently facing charges for manufacturing and selling airbags that can explode with too much force. The airbags are responsible for at least 16 deaths and more than 180 injuries worldwide. Today, the company is expected to enter a guilty plea at a hearing here in downtown Detroit. All this comes after attorneys claim that Takata and 5 car companies knew about the dangerous airbags but continued using them because they were less expensive. A suspect has been taken into custody for allegedly aiming a laser at a Michigan State Police helicopter last Friday night. Charges have not yet been filed, but police say that the suspect has confessed. The incident comes before hearings this week in Lansing on new legislation dealing with aiming lasers at aircraft. The state police will testify in support of those measures. And we want to get over to Brandon Rue, watching over all of that sunshine outside. And it looks like it's warming us up a bit.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I have about 40 seconds. I'm just going to stand here.
You could change that 40 with 60.
We got a little spoiled, didn't we? Some 60s and 70s last week. Still going to feel nice. 47 degrees out there right now. Some of the other temps in some of your hometowns. Pontiac right now, 44 degrees, 45 in Port Huron, Lapeer at 45. So we're all, just about all of us, in the same boat. A couple of cool spots include Sandusky, but overall we're doing all right. 39 up in Sanilac County. Right now, as we look ahead at the day ahead, 47 degrees at noon, near 50 degrees through the afternoon hours, sort of rounded it out at 50 because some areas could get into the low 50s, others staying in the upper 40s. One area where we may see a little bit more cloud cover is our south zone, south of Michigan Avenue, Lenawee, Monroe counties, maybe downriver. You see this little rainmaker down along the Ohio River, and it's just starting to spill a little bit of cloud cover our way. And one model says maybe a few evening drips from that, but we're focused on a system coming out of the west that brings a couple of rounds of rain, heavy at times, and then snow as we head through the middle of the week. We'll have more on that coming up.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Today, the White House announced that President Donald Trump's upcoming budget will ask for a $54 billion increase in the defense budget. The president also met with CEOs of healthcare companies and the National Association of Governors. Meantime, a former president weighs in on media coverage of the White House and ties to Russia. NBC correspondent Edward Lawrence has more on George W. Bush's comments.
On the Today Show, former President George W. Bush defended a free press.
It's kind of hard to, tell others to have an independent free press when we're not willing to have one ourselves.
He did not rule out supporting a special prosecutor to investigate Russian hacking during the campaign and any possible connections to the administration, deferring to the Senate Intelligence Committee chairman.
Well, first of all, I think we all need answers. Whether or not the special prosecutor is the right way to go tonight, you're talking to the wrong guy.
Other Republicans have already made up their mind.
You're going to need to use the special prosecutor's statute and office.
The newly elected chairman of the Democratic National Committee agrees.
Having Jeff Sessions oversee such an investigation, it's really unfair to any foxes across America to say that would be the fox guarding the hen house.
With that, I would like to toast.
Meanwhile, President Donald Trump hosted the nation's governors during a black tie affair at the White House. At the top of the agenda, health care.
Every state is different and different requirements, but I think we have something that's going to really be excellent.
Mr. Trump says Obamacare doesn't work. Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe, a Democrat, toasted back.
And to say we want to work with you to build on those ideals that have instilled and brought all of us governors together.
The president wants to stick to the issues. He's first speaking to the governors this morning at the National Governor Association, then talking to healthcare CEOs. Edward Lawrence, NBC News, Washington.
Thank you, Edward. Still to come, Bill Cosby back in court. What his attorney is trying to do regarding the jury for his upcoming trial.
Get money.
Welcome back, everybody. We continue to follow breaking news out of Ann Arbor, where a threat has been made at a Jewish community center. Police say that the Hebrew Day School received a bomb threat just after 9 o'clock this morning. Right now, Michigan State Police bomb dogs are searching the school. The school has been safely evacuated. We'll follow the developments and let you know of any changes during this newscast and also online throughout the day at clickondetroit.com. Meanwhile, we're following other breaking news. This out of Inkster, where authorities are shutting down a motel for code violations. Michigan State Police say they are doing compliance checks when they found numerous code violations and even drugs at the Michigan Motel on Michigan Avenue in Beach Daily. The other breaking news we're following for you this noon is in the case of scandalized comedian Bill Cosby and the sexual assault case against him. A judge has ruled the trial will not be moved out of Norristown, Pennsylvania, but approved a motion to bring in jurors from another county. Cosby is charged with drugging and assaulting a woman at his home in 2014. Last week, prosecutors asked to have 13 other women who accused Cosby of assault to testify as well. The judge said only one other accuser can testify. The trial is due to begin in June. So to come here on your Monday afternoon, this is a National Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and one woman is sharing her story and the advice that she has for people suffering. And Brandon, the sunshine always seems to help us suffering through wintertime.
Beautiful, Rhonda, but what do you think of this? We have, I don't like to look too far in advance, but what's next is rain and snow. Winter's return to part of the 7-day forecast next.
Visit Suburban.
Welcome back, everybody. Today on Ellen, Big Labs and a bizarre breaking news from right here at Local 4.
This just in, we have had about enough of your noise, birds. If you're going to wake us up at 5 a.m., at least be original, because you're not even trying. You're just making the same annoying sound over and over and over. So once again, birds, how would you like it if someone went, ha, 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 while you're trying to sleep?
That's our Devin Skillian delivering another round of hilarious news updates from our studio to Ellen DeGeneres.
This just in, when we order a bottle of wine in a restaurant, we know absolutely nothing about the wine our waiter is making us taste. We're just swirling it around.
Plus, actor Samuel L. Jackson, fresh off the red carpet, will stop by. So be sure to watch Ellen at 3, followed by Local 4 News right here, first at 4. Brandon?
Whenever you want to taste a wine, but you have to spit it out and not drink it?
Well, for wine tasting, but not at a restaurant.
What's the point of that?
Swish it around and swallow that one.
All right, that makes sense. I shouldn't have been spitting it out at the restaurant then.
Right.
I didn't even apologize to my neighbors. All right, here we go. Forecast looks really good today. Temperatures the next few days are going to be nice, but comes to a halt on Wednesday late, and it could be a snowy halt. 47 degrees. Get out there and enjoy this beauty. We've got calm winds, very mild conditions. 50-ish, some of your neighborhoods into the low 50s, 50 to 55. Well, others will be in the upper 40s, so we sort of hedge our temperatures here in the middle. More clouds in our south zone as we head through the late afternoon and evening, and cannot rule out an isolated drip or two 7, 8 p.m. tonight, mainly in our south zone. 36 degrees the overnight temperature. Rain and thunder shower chances by sunrise tomorrow, which is about 10 after 7. So here's a look at the satellite and radar. Not a whole lot going on, just a little strip of clouds clouds here across Livingston, Oakland County, northern Macomb. We are seeing this little rainmaker down along the Ohio River, and it hasn't been doing much to influence our weather, but those clouds will start to move north a little bit as we head through the late afternoon and evening, hence more cloud cover south and maybe a couple of showers. That's about it. But notice the weather out here out west. Nothing super organized or intense, but it will become a little bit more so as we head through the next couple of days. So here come those clouds, and we stop it here at 8 p.m. and these are light returns on the computer model. Not much to worry about. And I don't know who's going to be out doing what at 8 o'clock tonight, but don't cancel your plans kind of thing. Tomorrow morning, scattered rain and thunder shower chances. We mentioned around sunrise. The model here at 8 o'clock has a couple of more decent showers pushing through the area. Midday break, it's cloudy, but it's warm in the 50s tomorrow. It's the evening hours, once again, that we need to be very watchful for. And I think some of the heaviest moisture comes late Tuesday into early Wednesday. And then look at that. That's some pretty heavy snow as we head through the afternoon, evening on Wednesday. Before we get there, again, want to just talk about Tuesday because the extreme south zone here, Lenawee, Monroe counties, marginal risk for severe weather late on Tuesday. We're not terribly worried about this, but just be on guard just in case. Middle 50s tomorrow, rain changing to snow late Wednesday, and it could lay down a couple of inches around Metro Detroit through Thursday morning, and another chance for a couple of inches Friday night into Saturday, Rhonda.
All right, Brandon, thank you. In good health, this is National Eating Disorders Awareness Week, and one woman is sharing her story of how anorexia almost took her life. Lisa Burnett's obsession with weight took her to a point where her skin actually began to decay. At age 24, she weighed 62 pounds. She says social media made things even more difficult for her. Now at age 34, she is in menopause, has osteoporosis, but has a supportive husband and an adopted son. She says that people with eating disorders need help from those near them.
I did have people in my life that didn't know how to approach me, and they didn't say anything at all. And that is one of the worst things that you can do. You must say something.
Help is available for eating disorders, people that suffer from it. There's a confidential toll-free hotline to get the process for help going at 800-931-2237. Still to come, unlikely wedding kindergartners put together a sweet ceremony. Next, you're going to meet the surprising couple.
Replay song.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. We do have a good update for you on that bomb threat at the Hebrew School in Ann Arbor. After searching the school and the premises, the school has been given the all-clear sign and students have been allowed back into class. Although nothing was found inside the school, police continue to investigate the threat. And before we go, on a much lighter note, you have got to see this adorable wedding that some kindergartners put on for ducks at their school. Ducks.
Goose. Plumpty and Pierre were hatched at a school in New Hampshire 2 years ago, and this year the students decided the ducks should get married.
Yes, and did you see their outfits? The students designed invitations, created a menu, even wrote vows for the ducks, who walked down the aisle wearing a small wedding dress and a mini bow tie.
Did you hear what happened?
They even have flower petals.
Did you hear what happened when they tried to kiss?
Oh, here we go.
No, everybody was quacking up.
Knew something was coming. Very adorable, and it was nice that the whole school and the staff helped support them. It's really cute. And we'll leave you on that note, everybody. Hope you have a great afternoon, and remember, we're always on clickondetroit.com.